football playoff code. A 9-4 season did show signs of improvement, but it wasn't good enough for fans. They do return quarterback Jaden Mayava. He has shown some talent and composure in the pocket, but USC's got work to do to get back to national relevance. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Offense in a bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught by Williams on the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Fires to the big fella. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Mosley. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. The Trojans are marching down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Hauls it in. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Russell on play action. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. And that had all the makings of bug-meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On his way back from the 20. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing Russell. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They've got a first down here to open the period. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go play action with Russell. Pulls it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The run inside. It's Jordan.
Well, when we're talking USC offense, it all starts with Ncaa, quarterback. We get that. But, David, we also know they've got to have balance. One thing Lincoln Riley has always done, no matter where he's been coaching offense, is making sure that they can run the football as well. The Trojans always recruit well at that position. They do well through the portal, and that's not going to be any different this season, they've got to be able to tote it.
It's never any different, and they will always commit to it. And I think the quarterbacks usually get the acclaim and the fame, but the running backs, man, they're always going to find those guys. Even as a young guy, King had to step in with several injuries a year ago to tote the mail. They're going to run it. They're going to commit to it. It's a huge part of Lincoln Riley's offense and the reason that they're successful.
Back to throw, it's Ncaa. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some complete.
Slips one guy, now he's loose. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. Push down for the tackle.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Goes high to pull it in. There he goes. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. Now here's Russell. Fires to the right. He's got him still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Motion from the wideout. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Oh, what a move. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Goes to the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Trying the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keelan Russell uncorks 1. Hits the open man. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo.
Well, as a quarterback, you know, if you put the ball anywhere near this guy, anywhere in his vicinity with his catch radius and his athleticism, he's going to be able to snag it. They weren't able to hit him in stride, but he bails his quarterback out with an awesome diving catch.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
The performance by the offense in the first half was very ugly, and they needed to make some adjustments. Give the coaching staff some credit because they did that. This is a completely different-looking offense here on the first drive of the third quarter. They just look like they're playing with energy. They've got a fire lit under them a little bit. We've seen a few schematic tweaks as well, but they need to keep doing this because this is working.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Got his man on the outside. Turning it on. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running inside, it's Hill. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened, what did I do wrong. You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Wide receiver going in motion. Takes a handoff. It's Hill. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Russell finds his tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Russell. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Now here's Russell. Under fire. Right on the money. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Throwing Russell. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Toss sweep, try to get it outside to the right. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Heaves it deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and
there he goes. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Shotgun snap on third down. Caught. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. He might want another play.
Sweep. Let it go.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Man, what a weapon in this offense to have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Back to pass. He wants it all. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it.
Touchdown, Trojans! They move on top here in the fourth.
This is an impressive run by this squad, man. Getting down big and everything looking bleak, but to be able to believe in themselves, to play one play at a time, dig their way back. Palmer, they've come all the way back against a good team, and now they got the lead.
It's really been impressive, David. I think that was the question coming into this game. People wanted to know, are they for real, or are they just a bunch of front runners? They got down early, but they never quit. Their playmakers have stepped up. They've done what is necessary, and they've executed at a high level, and all of a sudden, down multiple touchdowns, here they are making a statement with the lead.
Keelan Russell. He's got him.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
And I like the play call, like being aggressive on offense. Second inches, you still got a third down coming, but the defense, great job being ready for the pass. Wasn't fooled, got the sack, now set up a better third down situation for him.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Russell. It's complete to the left. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush.
Looking for the end zone. Caught. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. In the red area, it's Hill. Touchdown, Alabama! They've got the lead here in the 4th. And the Tide answer.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
Great place to start for this offense. The give as they work on that clock.
Well, I think the running back is showing you his experience and his awareness. I love that run, not so much about the game. I love the fact that he didn't run out of bounds. A lot of younger guys probably would have done that. You've got the lead here late. You want to bleed the clock. Really, really smart decision that time by the running back.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Gonna run it, it's Hill. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense. A little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. To the air, it's Ncaa. Throws for the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Trying to buy time. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man to the left. He didn't make it. He's down at the 32, and that'll be 3 yards short of the line to gain and bring up 4th down. Fourth down, gotta have it here. He gets out of bounds and, more importantly, picks up the 1st down. Clock stopped as the drive continues. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
Sweet. Hydra. Slide. Ready, go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way.
Throws it deep. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those.